Here we go, folks. We're live at Gene Zorn Gymnasium for some exciting girls Newton Falls High School basketball action. Take it away, Scott.
Good evening, Tiger fans, and welcome to Gene Zorn Gymnasium. And we do have some excitement tonight. We have the Brookfield Warriors coming to town, and they bring to the table a 1,000-point scorer in number 11, a junior scoring 1,000 points already, Sophia Hook. So she's going to give the Tigers all they can handle tonight. And on top of that, they also have 5'6" Audrey Reardon, a senior, who's scoring 13 points a game, and Kaylee Wellman, who's scoring 9 points a game. They bring a 12-6 record overall and 7-5 record in the league at us tonight. But Coach Baker and the Lady Tigers bring a 2-game win streak to this game tonight. They have 2 straight consecutive wins against the Campbell Memorial Red Devils, and they are looking to extend their win streak to 3 tonight against the Brookfield Warriors. And I got to tell you, Shelby Fowler had quite the game the other night. I believe she had somewhere around 24 points against Campbell, and she was dominant in the post area for the Tigers. And we are counting on Shelby to bring that same type of dominance tonight against Brookfield. And we're looking for girls like Natalie Albert and other girls like Ashley Harvey and Danny Drake and Chloe Butler to step up tonight against this league rival. And we're hoping for a Lady Tiger victory tonight. So if you're joining us on Newton Falls YouTube, I would ask you to let me know who you are if you're watching and where you're watching from. We're so glad you could join us tonight, and we want to thank Tiger Den Pizza as always for supplying the crew with fabulous, delicious Tiger Den Pizza. Thank you, Alex Brewer and that staff there at Tiger Den Pizza. Thank you for increasing my belt and waist size. So, all right, it's going to be a good game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. In a few seconds, we're going to take it down to Chris Collins at the table, and we will get the national anthem and the starting lineups for tonight's action. And we already got one Tiger victory under the belt tonight as the JV Lady Tigers and Coach Tony Huschauer recorded a victory. So let's double up with the Lady Tigers tonight with another one. Down to the table with Chris Collins.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Newton Falls Gene Zorn Gymnasium for tonight's interscholastic contest between the Brookfield Lady Warriors and our very own Newton Falls Lady Tigers. And now, before we get things going, it's time to stand, if able, and to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. attendance and support of the student athletes on the court at tonight's game is appreciated by both member schools competing. Though both teams are rival, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools request the same from all the fans. The officials assigned to the game tonight have met extensive requirements by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been approved by both schools to provide their important role in tonight's game. The officials are Rick Casasa, Mike Kyvak, and John Jelanese. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Newton Falls High School, and fans are asked to respect the effort each has put forth preparing for tonight's game. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administrating the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. And as important today as ever, please respect the game. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the Brookfield Lady Warriors, sophomore, number 1, Kaylee Wellman. Senior, number 2, Audrey Reardon. Junior, number 3, Katie Logan. Junior, number 11, Sophia Hook. And junior, number 12, Katie Gibson. The Warriors are coached by Mr. Ken Forsyth with assistance from Matt Smoot, Chris Vandrick, Pete Pascal, and Andrea Grimm. And now for your Newton Falls Lady Tigers. Wearing number 2, sophomore Chloe Butler. And number 14, sophomore Gigi Morgan. Sophomore in the number 4 jersey, it's Danny Drake. Junior wearing number 3, Natalie Albert. And rounding off the starters in 33, junior Shelby Fowler. The Tigers are coached by Mr. Mark Baker with assistance from Tony Hushauer and Jalen Nicholas. And sports fans, for those of you who have friends and family at home that are not able to attend tonight, Newton Falls School YouTube page has the game live. Simply search for YouTube NF Schools and you'll find tonight's game. Pass the word around.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, ready for tip-off. Shelby Fowler steps up, and Brookfield wins the tip. Number 1 tipping for the Warriors, Kaylee Wellman. And again, we need to be watching out for number 11, the 1,000-point scorer for Brookfield. Good defense by the Tigers. That's Sophia Hook. Number 11, we'll be watching her all night and seeing how the Tigers defend her. Drake over to Morgan. She drives baseline, she gets cut off. Butler has it. She picks her dribble up in a tough position here. Gets it back to the point guard, Danny Drake. The Tigers wanting to go left down the baseline, and she gets stopped. Passes to Butler. She recovers in the right corner. Bounce pass over to Drake. There's a cut by Albert, and the Tigers draw a foul on Brookfield. Warrior foul on Katie Gibson, number 12. Baseline out of bounds for the Tigers. And we throw the ball to the Warrior bench. And that'll be Brookfield ball, out of bounds.
Hey, Scott, just want to let you know, just like the boys game yesterday, we got some kind of important information going across the bottom of the screen throughout the game. Just wanted the parents and friends and family to pay attention to it.
Sounds good, Tom Gregory. Thanks for putting up all that information. It's good to see what's going on in Tiger Land. Rebound by Gigi Morgan, and she gets it back. Out top, Butler with the curl cut, and then Albert with the curl cut. Here comes Morgan with the left-hand dribble. Albert passes up the shot. She's in the paint, she gets it to Fowler. She goes straight up, in and out. And there's Hook with the rebound. Here come the Warriors back the other direction. 0-0 early on. Jump stop by number 11. There's Hook on the right side, skip pass to number 2, Audrey Reardon, who's averaging 13 points a game. And there's Hook off the mark, out of bounds. Tiger basketball. Defense prevails early on for both teams. We got goose eggs at both ends. Let's see if the Tigers can get on the board here on this possession. There's a ball screen by Butler. Drake gets into the paint, off the rim. Good look by the offense there. And there's a pass ahead to Sophia Hook. She fades away, can't get the bucket, but number 1's there. Kaylee Wellman, averaging 9 points a game. She gets the easy deuce off the offensive rebound. Albert's going to get called with the travel violation. That'll turn the ball over. Dave Stemper in the house, watching on NF Schools YouTube. Stimpy, I hope you're well, buddy. Stimpy, I'm going to ask you, see if you got any pull with the big man upstairs. I need the temperature to warm up. And there's a nice drive to the hoop by number 11, Sophia Hook. And that's one way to get to 1,000 points as a junior, penetrations like that. Butler falls on the floor. Looks like it could have been some contact by Brookfield, but no call. She's just a tad bit out of control. Tigers in their trademark 3 zone. Pass ahead to number 12, Katie Gibson. Over to number 2, Audrey Reardon. Back to Gibson. There's number 3, Katie Logan also. Tigers playing good D. Out top, there's Sophia Hook. And they're going to look to screen her on the outside. Good job by Albert getting a hand up on the shooter. Butler cuts off penetration. Back to Hook. She goes baseline. Gigi Morgan and Natalie Albert harassing her. Pass at the high elbow. Sophia Hook takes the 3. Knocks it down. Good looking high arcing shot from Sophia Hook. Brookfield up 7-zip early on. Butler has it on the right wing. Good pass underneath to Shelby Fowler, and the Tigers are going to get an opportunity to get on the board with a nice dish from Chloe Butler to the gal in the middle, Shelby Fowler, for 2 shots. First one up and in. Tigers on the board. Ashley Harvey will come into the ball game, replacing Gigi Morgan. Fowler up with the second one, no good. Audrey Reardon has it at the point position. Over to Hook. Number 1, Kaylee Wellman to Hook. Back to Wellman, and we get a foul. Gonna be probably on Shelby Fowler. It's gonna be underneath. Kaylee Wellman thought she got fouled shooting. Was hoping for 2 free throws, not so. Down low to Kaylee Wellman. She gets double teamed. Pass is swung to Hook, out top, in and out. And good position by Harvey, but number 15, Anna Reichard, just jumped right over. In and out again. There's another rebound. Jump ball called by the ref. It'll be Tiger possession, and Brookfield's coach, Ken Forsythe, says, let's press up. So Tigers got to have their press breaker on mark here. Butler dribbling against the press, feeds ahead to Danny Drake. She stops and pops off the back of the rim. Butler with the rebound. Now Drake will take the three from deep in the Z. So Danny Drake gets a second opportunity off the rebound by the Tigers and takes full advantage of it. Tigers down 7-4. There's a three-point shot by number 2. And it's going to be Tiger ball off Kaylee Wellman. Lily Sate into the game for the Tigers, as well as Gigi Morgan. Here comes the press. Good job by Sate. Now Gigi's got to get it over half court, and she got bailed out with a foul on number 30, Mackenzie Jumper. That's frustrating as a coach when you got the team in the backcourt ready for a 10-second violation, and you bail them out with a foul. And that's exactly what Brookfield did for the Tigers. And we'll take it. Hey, you want to be in the giving spirit? We'll be in the receiving spirit. Jack Jenkins watching again. Jack, I got to get you some hobbies down there in Cookeville, Tennessee. Your hobby right now is watching Tiger basketball. And to be honest with you, I'm okay with that. Good to hear from you again, Jack. I hope you're well. Jerry Albert, as the Albert family, and the Leroy Gavitt down in Newport Richey, Florida's watching. Always glad to have the Albert clan. Pass forced into the high post to Shelby Fowler. They take it away. Here come the Warriors again. Number 2 drives baseline, kicks out to Sophia. Hook down low and kick back out. Boy, the Warriors are zinging that ball around. Good job by the Tigers. That's going to be Tiger ball. Oh, I don't like that call. I don't like it at all. It looked to me like it was Tiger ball. 2-3 zone. Drake on the defense out top with Gigi Morgan. Harvey, Fowler, and Lily Sate down low. There's the shooting. Sophia Hook. Coach Baker calling it out. Be aware of where Sophia Hook is. They are really looking for her too, and the Tigers know it. 7-4. $1:38 left. There's Hook on the floater. Wow, that's a tough shot. I gotta be honest with you. I don't see a whole lot of girls making that shot like she just did, but she did it and she looked confident with it. So good for her, good shot. Let's see if the Tigers can contain her. Ashley Harvey on the right side. Back to Gigi Morgan, playing a little pitch and catch. We gotta look inside. And right now, so you got Lily Sate that's running the short corner. They're not giving her time to get to that other side, and that's going to be a kicking violation. When you run that zone offense and you have a gal running short corner to short corner, those wings have to give her the opportunity to get from one short corner to the other before they reverse the ball. And I believe Coach Baker is going to call a timeout. He may be wanting to tell them exactly what I just said to you. So again, Tom Gregory pointed out the obvious. We got some things scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And those are just things going on at Newton Falls High School, Newton Falls School District. I see there's a mention of the College Credit Plus program that we had an informational meeting on today. Very highly attended. Students can get free college classes while they're in high school at no cost to the student or the parent. Recommended 3.0 cumulative GPA to be part of that program. If you have any questions, you can call me in my office. They get it into Dangerfield. Brookfield with the pressure. Natalie Albert drives to the paint. She goes up strong. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I had a little talk with Natalie Albert, and I told her if she passed up any open shots tonight, I was going to come out on the court and tackle her. So, good to see her get to the line, get to the lane, get to the hoop. Albert up with the first one, right on target, off the back of the rim. Let's see if she can make the adjustment for the second one. Vicky B watching from Cookeville, Tennessee as well. And there you go, Natalie Albert sees the ball go through the hoop. Now let's keep shooting it, girl. Number 2, Audrey Reardon on the right wing. They get it out top to 30, over to Hook. I love the way Hook squares up and is in triple threat position every time. And that's a really good looking shot by number 15, Anna Reichart. Good rotation on the ball, good looking shot. The Warriors do a nice job of moving that basketball. And Lily Sate just drug her pivot foot enough to get the traveling violation. It'll be Warrior ball with 23.7 seconds left in the quarter. So Brookfield has quite a few weapons to watch out for. Gigi Morgan says, let me step up here and guard her. She's nice, she doesn't back down from anything. Hook with 7 seconds left. There's 30 in the corner, she goes short. She goes to the short corner and knocks down that shot before the buzzer. That's going to extend the lead for the Warriors, 13-5. Ladies and gentlemen, take a little break, get yourself something to drink, and come back for the second quarter.
Hey, Scott, I was just thinking, this is a real busy week for Tiger basketball. You know that. There's a game every night this week.
We'd have it no other way, right? Hook to the high post, back to Hook. She'll take the 3, bang. Holy moly. Coach Ken Forsythe's got quite the squad out here. Now, Coach Forsythe has coached in the boys program as well as obviously the girls program. There is Shelby Fowler, loose ball. Good save by Sophia Hook. Here come the Warriors the other way. Number 3 takes it coast to coast. She's going to get the basket and the foul, and the Warriors are on a roll. So Shelby Fowler had that ball high post, wide open. And I don't know if it was a design play to go back door. Sometimes players, boys and girls, can get stuck on the fact that, well, the play is designed to go to a certain person. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're open, shoot it. Shoot it, shoot it, and keep shooting it. Butler's going to get called for a travel. You can't catch it and fall down. And that's exactly what she did. Brookfield in a box formation. Looks like they're a little confused. They get it out top to number 3. Here's Hook. Number 12 is Katie Gibson for the Warriors. It looks like the Warriors like to set that back screen to try to open up Hook. And she rips it away from Gigi Morgan, who almost got the steal. And there's a couple back screens to try to get number 2 open, Audrey Reardon. Hook has it on the right side, reverses over to Reardon. They get it to the short corner, out top to Hook. She'll take the deep 3, in and out. Boy, she's on target every single shot. There's Natalie Albert, gets it to Drake. She'll take the 3 off the rim. Rebound by number 12. That's Katie Gibson. And 3 is going to go up with a tough shot. Albert has it. Back the other way come the Tigers. Pass over to Gigi Morgan. She sets herself for a 3. No good. And the Warriors doing a nice job keeping Shelby Fowler off the glass today. She had her way the other day against Campbell, but today's a different day and a different team. Number 2 is not afraid to take that shot. And there's Chloe Butler with a nice rebound. Bounce pass to Butler. She gets it tipped away. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Ken Forsyth for the Warriors. And he's going to talk about a few things, and Coach Baker and his staff will take a look at what's needed on their end as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we have local scholarships that are coming up this spring. We have, I counted them out, Tom Gregory. We got about 20 local organizations that give to our students in the form of scholarship for college and trade and technical school.
Scott, that is so cool. I love when community is so supported by the businesses around it and really help the kids out. I love that.
Well, this is a community that does just that. And, you know, I've been here since 1991. I don't know if you knew this, Tom. My dad was a police chief of Newton Falls back in the early 60s.
Ah, you had your tickets always fixed, huh?
Well, I was not even born yet. So, actually I was when he got this job. We moved from Manaway to Newton Falls. Dale Kernan was his name, and he was police chief for a while. And then he took a job as a security guard at Packard. But, you know, listen, this community has always taken care of our young people in the form of local organizations, scholarships.
Hey, you know, my father in Youngstown had a relationship with a police chief down there too, but was slightly different relationship there.
We'll save that story for some other night. So, but no, we're lucky. Organizations like the American Legion, Nfhs.
I wonder if any of our viewers know what a Youngstown tune-up is. I'm curious to see anybody comment. What is a Youngstown tune-up?
Now you got me wondering. All right, Tigers get a free throw. Here comes Sophia Hook, just shooting and stroking it. Man, she's something else, Tom. I haven't seen a gal shoot like that in a while. There's a good move underneath by Butler. She gets her own rebound, kicks it back to Fowler, out to Drake for 3, off the back of the rim. Rebound by number 15 for the Warriors. That's Anna Reichart. There's number 1 off the glass. She gets her own board. Kaylee Wellman's going to get a deuce from her own rebound. Albert for three. Online again, just off the mark. There's a lob pass to one. Good defense by Butler. And I thought he was going to call jump ball, but he tags her with a foul. That'll be the Tigers' either second or third team foul. Third.
Scott, back in the mob days of Youngstown, a Youngstown tune-up was when certain people would get in their vehicles, start the engine, and the car would explode.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I hate to ask this, but was your father involved in one of those tune-ups?
Oh no, not
Okay.
at all. My father was a world-class mechanic, and they would have him fix the cars after the tune-up happened,
Oh,
if it could be.
I was gonna say, yeah.
No, the mob guys were known for paying people up to $100 to anyone who would just go start their car for them.
that's Russian roulette right there. All right, Kennedy Howard into the game for the Tigers. She goes back door, tries to get the pass down low, deflected, back to Fowler. Good bounce pass over to Drake. And off Fowler's fingertips. Here come the Warriors the other direction. Stop and pass to number 23. Kicks it out to 30. And here comes that girl, Sophia Hook, off the mark on that one. You know why she missed, Tom? She was too close. She needs to scoot back to the three-point line and shoot it. All right. Tigers get a bucket. Shelby Fowler on the boards. Tom Gregory, I'm going to get Coach Roy Simbeck up here. He's going to do some announcing.
That sounds
with
great.
me.
Sounds great.
All right. There's number 30, Mackenzie Jumper with the three for Brookfield. And we'll have Coach Simbeck put the headset on here. There's Butler with the left-hand drive. Ashley Harvey gives a shot fake. Over to Drake. Kennedy Howard has it on the left side. Coach Simbeck, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, Scott. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Glad to have you up here. Good win last night.
Most of it didn't go the way we wanted to, but the kids really showed a lot of resiliency, played under a lot of adversity, and we managed to come back and get it. So the way things worked out, it was a really good win for us.
Absolutely. So, Coach, I got if you're looking for a shooter, number 11 for Brookfield, I'm recommending you recruit her.
Yeah, Sophia Hook. Yeah, she's been one of the better players in the girls' league for a couple of years. I think she's only a junior, but yeah, she's a good player for Brookfield.
Yeah, she's a junior. She's 1,000+ points as a junior and ticking. Man, she is hot tonight. I can't see the scoreboard. I'm not sure what she has, but it feels like she's double digits and at least. Not sure what.
Yeah, I think she's out now.
They got several weapons. Number 2, Audrey Reardon's averaging 13 points a game. Kaylee Wellman's averaging 9, and Hook's only averaging 16, but boy, oh boy, she looks like she can go for 30 tonight. Okay, Albert gets called for a double dribble. It'll be Warrior basketball. So who's your next opponent, Coach?
Well, Friday night we got the Campbell Memorial Red Devils coming to town.
And what's the chuckle for, Coach?
They may be the best team in the entire area regardless of division.
Okay.
Really talented team. They got 4 kids that transferred back to Campbell that were in a variety of places, all seniors. They had some other good players back anyhow, plus a couple freshmen. So they're a very talented team. They're leading our league. have not been beaten in the league, and they will pose quite a challenge for us.
What kind of schedule have they played? Have they played up with some non-league opponents?
Yeah, you know, originally they didn't have a strong schedule because I don't think anticipating the influx of talent.
Right.
But then because of the COVID situation and that, some games were canceled, and they picked up Cheney and Fitch, and they beat Fitch pretty easily, and they beat Cheney, who's a lot of people would say Cheney's the #1 seed in the Division II tournament.
Wow.
And, so they beat them.
Natalie Albert had a nice steal, and Jasmine Dangerfield had a good look for a bucket, just couldn't convert, and that's going to do it for the first half of basketball. The Tigers are down 28-8. There's a good look at Coach Sembach. How's retirement treating you, man?
You got to try it, Scott. It's nice.
Well, yeah, you don't need to rub it in. I fully plan on trying it, but I need 4 more years unless the state decides to reverse their rule about going 35 years.
Yeah, you got to stay busy. You know, your coaching takes obviously an awful lot of my time, and working part-time for Maz's attorney firm, and but I still have a lot more free time than I used to have as well too. So yeah, it's all good.
It seems like everybody I talk to that retires says I stay busy the entire day. I don't know what I did when I was working.
Right.
But
and I think
it's good to hear you say you do have more free time.
Yeah, but you need to stay busy.
You going to work out at the golf course this year?
I will work out there on Wednesdays again, yes.
Yeah? All right. When are you going to start golfing with Mr. Nicholson and me?
Well, better chance Nicholson, because I just don't feel I'm good enough. But there's days I think I could take Nicholson on. Yeah, I can't handle you guys. You guys practice and play more than the pros. I mean that's a disease, man.
Listen, my wife just doesn't like me. She kicks me out of the house. She said, "Go golfing." I'm done with you. But no, there's days when Nicholson beats me too. So, anyways, hey, good having you up here, and good luck tomorrow. Give him heck out there, Coach.
Yeah, if we could manage to not have a ton of turnovers, I've said how good Campbell is. They are that good, but LeBray took him into overtime. Liberty lost by 2 the first time and lost a really good game last night, and we were right there with LeBray and Liberty. So
anything can happen.
It's certainly not impossible.
Especially when you come to Gene Zorn Gymnasium, anything can happen, and I just feel like we have the advantage every time we play here. And I'm watching one kid work out shooting around out there, Carmelo Moore. He's been something to watch this year. I love watching him play.
He's done a great job, and if he takes the shots in a game tomorrow that he's taking out there on the floor right now, he'll be on the bench next to you. Yeah. But he gives us a lot of energy off the bench. Even though he's not real tall, he's fairly strong and a real quick jumper. He does just a nice job offensively and defensively on the inside for us. He's really come along as the season has progressed, and done a very nice job.
Like Jimmy Medalis and I talked the other day, it looks like he's having fun.
Yes,
he's enjoying basketball.
Well, he's just he's a likable kid. He's a happy kid. It doesn't take much to get Mello to smile.
Got $1 million smile.
Yeah, and I'd much rather be around kids who smile a lot.
Yes,
they have that nice personality.
Absolutely. So, all right, Coach, we're going to take a little break. If you want to join us back in the third quarter, stay up here. If you got somewhere to go, then hit the road. And good luck tomorrow.
Thanks,
or
Scott.
Friday, I should say.
Here she goes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back in action, ready for the start of the third quarter. Tigers down 28-8, and it's been quite the show from Sophia Hook, the 1,000-point scorer as a junior. She's got 14, half of the Warriors' points. And let's see if Coach Baker has come up with a plan to stop her. And that's Danny Drake throwing it out of bounds. Ill-advised pass. We got Coach Sembeck up here in the luxury box seats here. There's no food or drink being served up here, Coach Sembeck. You're going to have to tough it out with me, but glad to have Coach Sembeck, head coach.
If you had Eddie Scott, you'd be charging me for it.
Oh, yeah, I'd have got some money out of you. There's Hook with the mid-range
Hey, we
jumper.
got some Tiger Den pizza for you, Coach. You need any? Just let me know.
Bring it on up, Matt. Hey, Coach Sembeck never saw a slice of pizza he never didn't like. So,
Not going to argue that.
Coach, I want to ask you a couple things, but one thing is, how's the daughters? How's Ashley and Allie? How they doing?
Ashley and Allie are doing very well. Allie is currently a sophomore at The Ohio State University and enjoying it down there very much. Ashley graduated from The Ohio State University in May, and 1 week later began grad school for physical therapy at the University of Cincinnati. So she's got, this is her third semester. She's got to go 3 years around the clock to get her a doctorate, become a physical therapist.
Very good, right on track. Thank goodness they got their mom's smarts and good looks. You're not even going to try to deny that.
No,
yeah, good kids, good family. So I'm not surprised they're doing well. There's number 1 down low, being defended by Shelby Fowler. Brookfield's going to go into the paint with number 2, I believe. They retain the basketball. Hook with a pass out wide to number 2, Audrey Reardon. Off the mark, Shelby Fowler with the rebound.
I'd love to see that your eldest Tyler's got into teaching and coaching as well now too.
Man.
He seems to be enjoying that a lot.
I've had some laughs with that. Hey, that's a great pass by Natalie Albert to Shelby Fowler, and she finishes for the bucket. And that's a good way to start the second half. Yeah, no, Tyler, as you can attest to, he was always a handful for coaches. But I got to believe it was his passion and just competitiveness that made him just piss and vinegar, to be quite honest
he
with you.
He could be a handful, but Tyler always gave 100% at least. And he played really, really hard, played well.
Yeah, he gave some other opponents a handful as well. There's a little floater in the middle, looking like Jordan Dowling on that one, Coach.
The floater, yes.
So talking about Jordan Dowling, let's talk about your team a little bit. Prior to this season, you lost a ton of players last year to graduation. What were your expectations coming into this season?
Yeah, well, we'd won the league back-to-back years with a really good group of players there, Joey Clyde, Josh Honeycutt, among others. And, when you say we're looking forward to this season, we knew that we had lost a whole bunch. We also knew that our league was going to be primarily senior-dominated. We looked at our non-conference schedule and knew that most of those teams are going to be senior-dominated good. And I honestly, nice bucket.
Nice bucket by Gigi Morgan,
Yes.
going reverse layup.
We looked at the schedule back in early summer, and I said, I see a couple games that we probably should win and hopefully squeak a few others out. But we're looking, definitely our first losing season in the past 16 years, and second in the last 25 years. And, we would just hope to get better and be competitive. And so,
There's a good bucket underneath by Shelby Fowler.
She's played really well for the Tigers. Scored a lot inside.
And now your record is?
Well, we're 9-7, and we certainly can. Any win we get, we take as a good win. But we got a shot at a winning season.
Coach, am I crazy, or was last night's victory get you to 10-7?
No, 9-7. We still have 5 to go. Yes. Right. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No. You're right. Yes, 10-7.
Okay.
Yes.
Because last night I think I said
we've
going
had so
into
many
the game.
games because of the COVID
Oh,
thing.
I know.
They're running. Yes. We are now 10-7. It was our 10th win. So obviously, this team has exceeded our expectations. They've worked really hard. They've gotten better at their weaknesses, and we've been a handful for everybody we've played. We lost our first 2 games not playing well, and that's kind of like we thought the year was going to go. But since then, our only bad game has been when we played Lakeview, and that was off a 2-week break with COVID and didn't even get to practice the day before because of snow, and we came in that day and just laid an egg. But other than that, we've won or played everybody really tough. So I've been really, really pleased with this group.
Yeah, I agree that your group's got some grit to them. They're not overly talented, but like you said, we were just talking to Coach Maz down and watching the freshmen play. A game like last night, there's been some teams that you've had in the past that might not have won that game, and they found a way to win it.
Yeah, we were down 1 starter. Alex Pennington got sick before the game. Jake Klein hurt his knee 30 seconds into the game, and our point guard, Mac Hayden, got 2 fouls right away. So it was a bad situation, and we fell, 8-10 points behind. And in that situation, you have every excuse in the world to pack it in and say it's not going to be our night. But man, we fought back, and we have really balanced scoring. Nick Rapsack, who does a tremendous job for us this year, but he's not, a major scorer. But last night, when it was needed, he came through with 16 points and led the way. And we got some really good shooting from Jordan Dowling, and Jake Klein sucked it up after hurting the knee and gave us some good defense. And Mac ran the floor well and 11 assists. And it ended up being a really nice victory.
Speaking of grit, the Lady Tigers out here winning the 3rd quarter so far, I believe, and they're showing some fight here.
Yeah, I just got here. It was late 2nd quarters that I was watching our freshmen, but since I've been here, I think we've outscored them.
And there's another good defensive possession by Natalie Albert, causing the turnover. It'll be Tiger basketball. Coach, did the freshmen win that game down there?
Yes, they beat Campbell by about 10, 12 points.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was tight when I was down there watching it. So good, another Tiger victory in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a question for you watching the game. I want to know who Vicky B is. So Vicky, give me a last name. Glad you could join us. You said your dad was a fireman in Newton Falls. Very good. Glad to have you join us, Vicky. Just let me know who you are. Oh, there's a foul. Contact by Ashley Harvey. Tried to take that charge, get position, just a little bit late.
The Lady Tigers have been pretty solid defensively all year. They have problems scoring a lot of points themselves.
Well, as you know, if you don't have that go-to person, that especially the ball handler, if you don't have a ball handler that can kind of create your own shot, it's going to be tough scoring. And that's what I see out of the Lady Tigers team. They've got some role players. They just don't have that one person that they can count on to get a bucket when they need it. So Brookfield decides they're going to press up a little bit. Shelby Fowler in the middle. Nice pass over to Harvey. She's going to take it up the sidelines. You got to watch that trap. And we're going to go back to Tiger basketball. Coach, you got tournaments coming up.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we had the drawing last Sunday. So we.
And who'd you draw?
Well, we were the number 7 seed, which now the tournaments are 2 districts combined. So we were the 7th seed out of 25 teams, which is basically a 4 seed in a regular tournament. So we chose to go with the Salem bracket. And our first game will be against Kirtland, which is a pretty decent team. They're like 8-7.
Thank God you're not coaching football.
Yeah, I don't want to play Kirtland's football team, that's for sure. Their basketball team's not bad. They're not state championship caliber.
Right.
And so we'll have them here at Newton Falls
All
first.
right.
If we get by them, we would have another home game, and we'd play the winner of Garrettsville, Garfield, and Berkshire. So.
And how's Berkshire been this year?
They're a little below 500, but the weird thing is they played Garrettsville earlier in the year and they beat them 53-18. Which I'm going to guarantee you when they play, it's not going to be a spread like that. But I think Garrettsville could easily beat Berkshire. But
and we have a victory over Garrettsville this year.
Yes,
right?
Yeah, we beat them at our place.
Played a pretty good game that night.
Yeah, we did. Played very good. We got to go play them again this Saturday at their place the night after we have Campbell.
Well, you know how things work in Portage County. It could be different.
Yeah, well, the one nice thing, Garrettsville's in our league now, so we have league officials. So
okay, good.
You don't go over there and see 3 guys you've never seen before. So hopefully that won't be an issue.
Brookfield gets a bucket on their last possession. The lead is 35-14. Drake feeds down to Shelby Fowler. She goes up strong and gets the bucket, and she'll get a free throw.
Yeah, she uses her body real well down low and it does a good job finishing.
Yeah, she's got a nice little up and under move. She'll spin one way, use that high shot fake, and then go up and under the other direction. I've seen it several times this year, and it's very impressive.
Yeah, she pivots real well when that gets that shot off.
She's got a nice soft touch, as you see there at the free throw line. So 35-17, Tigers doing a great job here in the second half. It's good to see them not just, put their heads down and give up.
Right.
And there's a good looking shot by number 12. That's Katie Gibson. Brookfield's got a number of different ladies that can shoot the ball. Good rotation and not afraid to shoot it. It's not just hook.
I think they're a young team too. I think most of them are juniors.
Looking at their lineup, they do have a lot of juniors.
Shelby again, another strong move.
Right, Tigers getting it done offensively in the second half especially. A lot of February basketball, like Tom Gregory said. We've just one after another, making up for COVID days and snow days. And
we will be, when the regular season ends next Saturday, we'll have played 3 games a week for 5 straight weeks.
Did you get your full games in?
If we don't miss any, we'll get the whole season in, yes.
Fowler off the mark with that free throw. Let's talk a different level of basketball. How about those Cavs?
I I started watching them at the beginning of the season, and I'd like to think I was one of the first people to say, hey, this is a different team this year.
Well, you got me tuned in.
I thoroughly enjoy watching that team play. They play together. They play with a passion. They play great defense. You can tell they really like each other and play for each other. And now, with this new addition of Carlos Levert, I'm interested to see maybe the second half there tonight and see how he's going to fit in. And he has been a lot of excitement in watching the
He's
Cavs.
in action tonight, right? Yeah.
I think he's supposed to play, yes.
There's been a lot of talk of, well, he's going to break up the chemistry. You know, I'd give him a chance, right?
Yeah, you know, and the Cavs have such good chemistry, and he played with Jared Allen at Brooklyn. And, you know, the Cavs are not going to sign him without talking to Jared Allen and doing their diligence and knowing what type of personality and character he's made of. So I don't anticipate that being a problem. I think he's going to be a great addition for him.
Right. And Gigi Morgan got caught up the sidelines, and Coach Baker called a timeout to bail her out and get back and talk about how to beat this press that Brookfield's putting on. 39-19, under a minute to play in the third quarter. Yeah, it'll be interesting going into the playoffs. I think they are, the Cavs are a young and fun team for sure. They're really having a great regular season. But that playoff basketball gets turned up a notch.
Yeah. Scott, talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers, right now it's 6 minutes and 40 seconds in the second period. They are up 41-34.
Okay, who are they playing, Tom? Spurs?
San Antonio Spurs, yes, sir.
Thanks for the update. It's like ESPN around here.
The Cavs are kind of built
yes,
for the playoffs.
I do listen to you sometimes,
because the
Scott.
playoffs is a lot of half-court basketball, and you know the Cavs pretty much thrive at both, you know, offensively and defensively in a half-court game. Levert should really help the offense. Now give him someone who can drive and make plays off the dribble, along with Garland. Gives him two guys who can do that.
I really like the Akora kid. There's a shot by Gigi Morgan. She gets her own rebound back to Dangerfield. She's up and in with the 15-footer from the baseline. I'm not sure where Rajon Rondo fits in once they got Levert.
Well, he'll just be the backup for Garland. You know, he'll play, 12, 16 minutes a game. He's solid. He's just not a shooter.
Now, would you play Goodwin over Rajon?
No, I think they'll play. I think they'll play Rondo. They'll want the veteran, his savvy, and that in there. Goodwin is. They do that. They don't like to break up their bench like when some of the others are out. They don't start Kevin Love or Osmond usually. They'll start Dean Wade. And then when Markkanen comes back, Dean Wade probably won't play at all.
Yeah.
It's just they have their chemistry with their starters and their bench, and they don't like to mess with that too much.
Boy, that's been something to watch. Kevin Love rejuvenated.
Really happy
it's
for
like
him.
He's brand new player again.
Yeah, it's fun.
And he's having a good time.
Yep,
yeah,
for sure.
So the Tigers being very respectable here in the second half. 21-39 heading into the fourth quarter.
It was a good third quarter. The Tigers won that by 2. I thought they were very solid. They managed to score some points that quarter.
Yeah, Coach Baker and his staff and the players can hang their hat on that. And let's see if they can continue it here the rest of the way. Their tournament draw, I'm trying to think, they got Wyndham.
That's a very winnable game for them. I mean,
we get to see Coach Jimmy Joe Collins come into town from the Wyndham Bombers.
One of your golf buddies?
Oh, yeah. Boy, that guy can hit it a country mile. Woo. He'll hit it a country mile and tell you he hit it 2 country miles.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, golf's got a lot of similarities to fishermen, right? The
Yes.
fish was this big.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's this big. There's Hook down the lane. Passes it off to number 12, off the glass and in. That's Kitty Gibson with the bucket. Brookfield fans, if you're out there watching the game, let us know who you are and where you're from. Obviously, you're rooting for Brookfield if you're a Brookfield fan. Shelby Fowler on the floor, hustling. Tries to get away from the hands of Brookfield. Albert has it. She digs it out. Pivots. And, okay, this is ugly. But we retain the balls. Danny Drake's going to set it up, see if we can get some rhythm to this possession. Tipped out of bounds, and the ugliness continues. I don't know why that's Brookfield ball. I thought it got tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, I didn't think she lost that on her own.
Yeah, I think Coach Baker's asking the same thing. Well, I've asked about your other family members, your daughters. How's your wife?
My wife is doing well.
How many years does she have teaching?
I believe she's got 20. I think this is her 25th year.
She did a couple at Hubbard, right?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on those years. That's about what it is. She's coaching, teaching fifth grade math and science over here at our elementary building.
She did some coaching early on, but she just didn't continue it.
Yeah, she's a very dedicated teacher. Puts a lot of time and effort. I mean, she's home working every night, putting lessons together, grading. Takes it seriously. So yeah, she doesn't really have the time to do anything more like that.
That age level, as far as teaching, there's a lot of work outside the normal 7:30 to 2:30 for sure. Here's a short corner feed down low to Wellman. She goes off the glass, no good. Shelby Fowler rips it down. Here comes Danny Drake into the front court. Kicks it over to Gigi Morgan. She likes to go with her left hand. Out top to Butler, and she gets it swatted. She gets it back to the line, to the lane, to the hoop. Nope, off the glass. Fowler has it for the rebound.
Our best possessions are definitely when Shelby touches the ball. She causes a lot of problems, causes defense to collapse on her, and she's able to power those shots up, score, and get fouled.
She had 24 the other night against Campbell. I'd like to see her get a little more arc on that free throw there.
Yeah, she has 12 tonight, 12 of the 21.
On target, just didn't make the adjustment on that second one. Hook with the left-hand drive. She goes up with the floater, no good. Wellman off her fingertips, and Butler gets to Albert. Here come the Tigers. Vicky B says her maiden name was Lawrence, Vicky Lawrence. All right, thank you, Vicky B. Just like to know who we're talking to. We got 5.5 minutes left in the quarter. The Lady Tigers' upcoming games, we've got tomorrow, Girard at home. So we'll be back at it tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, join us here at Gene Zorn Gymnasium for that matchup. And then we have a Monday game against Loudonville. That's the first time since I've been here that any of our teams have played Loudonville.
Yeah,
that's down past Smithville, right?
Yeah, it's pretty far out there past Akron.
Route 3.
I think they got that simply because
Gigi Morgan on the steal, coast to coast. She's going to go right hand off the rim. No good. She tracks it down though.
I think with the COVID delay, they were supposed to play Kennedy, and I think Kennedy ended up scheduling somebody else or something, so they were just looking for a game.
Oh, nice move by number 2, Audrey Reardon. She goes off the glass for a deuce. Wow, it's got to be for Coach Lazari a nightmare to be the athletic director.
Oh, my goodness. You know, he talks about how basketball the last 2 years has about done him in. And usually for an athletic director, basketball is about the easiest season you have because you play all your games a couple nights a week, and everything is scheduled way ahead of time. You have your officials, and that's it. But these last 2 years, scheduling and rescheduling, and from junior high to freshman to varsity teams, girls and boys, has been a nightmare.
Chloe Butler had a really nice bucket for the Tigers. She went coast to coast hard for the layup.
Yeah, Chloe's an aggressive player.
She sure is, just like her brother Luke.
Yeah, Luke. Luke gave us a lot of good minutes last year as an undersized post player. Boy, he would fight those big guys down inside. And,
pound for pound, he did a nice job.
Yep, a lot of heart.
23-43. Tigers down. We get Lily Sate into the game for the Tigers. Natalie Albert, Fowler, Harvey, and Danny Drake. Coach, what's the best team you ever had?
I can't answer that.
Come on now, don't bail out on me.
No, I really can't. We've had a lot of really good teams, and it's really, that would be nearly impossible to pick one as the best.
Oh man.
I could tell you the worst. first team I coached.
Well, I think you've told me now, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you were on the hot seat for a while.
Well, you could say that. The first year, we won one game, and honestly, I think we overachieved to win one. We had lost every player from the previous year, and our league was really, really
There's
good.
that post move by Fowler.
And then the next year, we won 3, but we were way better. I mean, the first year, we were out of games by halftime. Second year, much more competitive. And then we got a new superintendent, and he just opened the job up again, and he only interviewed 20-some people for the job. And, somehow, some way, he had showed some faith in me.
And that superintendent was Gary Kristen.
Yeah. Showed faith in me, and he said, after his interviews, I know you had 2 rough years, and people were, barking a bit. He goes, I think you're the right man for the job. And that third year, we were like, I don't know, a couple games below 500. And won our last 3 or 4 in a row.
Scott, not to interrupt you guys, but if you check your monitor, I pulled up the Cleveland Cavaliers game stats live.
All right.
We had won our last 3 or 4 in a row to finish with a winning season, and then we went into the tournament, won a sectional title, beat Conneaut in the district semis, and played undefeated Painesville Harvey in the district final in that third year already after being 1-18 and 1-19, 3-18, whatever it was. And I remember Mr. Kristen came in that locker room in the district final, and he looked at me and the team. He says, "No one's ever going to laugh at you guys again." And since then, it's been happily ever after for the most part.
Yeah, I can hear Gary Kristen saying that too. But you've had a good career here at Newton Falls. Obviously, that's understated.
Yeah, in spite of some junior high coaches, you wonder how the heck you can keep the program going with some of these guys.
Nicholson and John Szanski.
Kurt. That's more who I was thinking of.
Yeah, I agree with it. I can't even argue with you. Tiger ball, 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. I enjoyed my time down there at junior high. I had a lot of good memories. And
I honestly got to thank you and appreciate all the years of service you gave down there. Honestly, you and the others you mentioned.
Hey, there's Natalie Albert for 3, and she hangs the net. I've been looking for that for a couple games now. She had a lot of good games last year, and I know she had a little more talent around her, and she was getting a little more open shots.
I think that's what it comes to. You talked earlier about we don't have someone who can make plays and get people open. So, we have some girls who I think are pretty good shooters, but it's harder to get them open when you can't have anybody who can't penetrate or anything like that very often.
Yeah, and a lot of her issues this year, I believe, is confidence. You start missing a few shots,
sure.
and next thing you know, that basket starts shrinking. But that's why I told her. I said, Natalie, you get an open shot, you got to shoot it. Just keep shooting. Something will go in just like that, and then the next thing you know, that basket will get bigger. So. Coach, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You were complimenting me.
No, I was done.
You're done. Oh, darn. Hit it again, Natalie. Shoot it. All right. That was on target, though. Brookfield's going to take the deep 3 out top. No good. Brookfield girls rooting for number 40, I believe, Madeline Pasaric. She's shaking her head, no, no, no. Brookfield content. Now, Coach Forsyth, there it is. Oh, Madeline almost got that bucket. Coach Forsyth, he's coached in the boys' ranks, the head coach over here at the junior high level. I coached against him. Natalie with a nice dump down pass to Jasmine Dangerfield got blocked. And that assistant for him is, you got Matt Smoot, who played. You remember the Smoot brothers? Yes. Matt's on the bench down there.
Chris Fondrich down there.
Yeah, Chris Fondrich.
Chris played way back, and he's a good player. Chris was the boys' coach.
Hey, look at
Hit another
The
one.
firecracker, Natalie Albert. There's that spark she needed. Hey, let's hear it from the Albert clan down there in Newport Richey. You got to be happy with that. I know I am. I'm going to give her a big high five tomorrow at lunch duty. Steal by Jasmine Dangerfield. Looking for the point guard. There's Albert. Let's see if she can get another one off. Kennedy Howard out top to Harvey. Swings it over to Lampman. Albert in the corner. She's going to drive this time. And there's another guard, Lampman, Roy. She likes to hustle. She gets on the floor a lot. Kennedy Howard with the three. Dangerfield with the rebound up and in. Again, I just love to see the fight in the Tigers.
Yeah, they had a very good second half. Very solid second half. They've kept Brookfield at bay, and the Tigers have found a way to find the bucket in the second half.
Right, and I know the subs are in right now for Brookfield, but even when the starters were in there, we've won the second half, basically. Three seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a good second half for the Lady Tigers, and a good final shot for number 12. That was Katie Gibson. And that'll do it for tonight's game. Tigers go down 50-31, but a well-played second half by Coach Baker's Lady Tigers. And they will look to redeem themselves tomorrow as they take on, I believe I said Girard, and I don't know where my paper is now, but I believe it's Girard tomorrow night. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can join us again on NF Schools YouTube. And Coach Sembeck, glad to have you here. Good luck Friday. Go get those Red Devils.
Thanks, Scott. We will give it a very good shot, and you bring us some good luck from up here in the booth.
Me and Jimmy will bring the energy. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Scott Kernan for Roy Sembeck. You guys stay safe, stay warm, and God bless.